The morning of day 6. Freezing.
Put your hand in. Put your hand in from the underside. Then the strap goes across there. Then the stress is on your wrist, not on your. You don't have to squeeze the fold. If you squeeze the fold, you're gonna have to hold hands.
But then when I stop, I'm gonna freeze my ass off. Oh well. We can't have bitches out bad, right?
No, I'm sure.
When the hat's drying.
That's
You
good.
know, the steam pouring out of there.
That's a good hat rock
Nothing,
right there.
yeah, nothing worse than a cold hat on your head,
Yeah.
cold wet hat. Well, day 6. I showed you around inside when everybody was there and getting ready. I'm the last one to leave, of course. It was cold and rainy yesterday, so I was wet, my jacket was wet, and sleeping bag was a little damp last night. It got down in the high 20s last night. So this morning we got up and built a fire, and I was able to dry my jacket and socks. Wanted to get those things dried before I left today. I'm in no rush. Today I'm only going about 5.5 miles, 5.5 miles up to 6,600 feet to a tourist attraction called Klingman's Dome, which is a big lookout observation point. And the weather is gorgeous today. It is sunshiny, blue sky, not a cloud in the sky, mid 40s, and the hiking should be real nice. The trail will probably still be a little muddy, but should be a real nice hike. When I get to Klingman's Dome, I'm excited to be getting off the trail. I'm going to go into Gatlinburg, spend 2 nights in Gatlinburg, resupply. I got to replace some equipment and relax a bit and check the weather forecast and plan out the next 4 days. And man, are my eyes red. Okay, sorry about that. You're my mirror. I'll get some good pictures today. It's going to be some beautiful scenic shots today from the trail. I've hiked about 3/4 of a mile in. Just got up to the top here. And I think you can see off in the distance there is Klingman's Dome. There's cloud coverage on the top. There usually is. And that's where I'm heading for today. If that's Klingman's, I believe it is. I can't see the lookout tower, but it would be up in the clouds. So that should be pretty spectacular. I'm looking forward to getting there. Well, 4.5 miles to go. Okay, about a mile in. There's going to be lots of great views today. Stop to tape this. Gorgeous. And I think up ahead here is coming something real nice. If I could walk and carry the camera at the same time, oh yeah. This will be worth the climb. Woo! Check out that view. A little bit of a rocky climb to get up here, but once you're here, as long as you don't walk right off the edge, look at that. Spectacular. God's country. There's a lake way back there. I can't tell if that's part of the Fontana Lakes or what. Could be. And I can't see the big mountain now where Klingman's Dome is. That's probably up over ahead. But just a beautiful day to be walking with the Lord. I'm listening to Mendelssohn and Bach and Britten and some of my favorite music on my earphones here. Help pass the time, and some of the more majestic music just fits in so incredibly well with this magic scenery here, and just reminding of how amazing is our God. Okay, well, I'm taking a lunch break here. This is Double Spring Gap. About 3 miles to go to Clingman's Dome. It's an elevation of just under 5,500 feet, and Clingman's Dome's at 6,600 feet. So over the 3 miles, 1,100 foot climb. That's not a bad grade, really. It's just a really neat little shelter. Swing around and show you. It's kind of in a beautiful spot. One of the nice little clearings, one of the nicest little clearings I've seen for a shelter. There's a privy here. There aren't many of them at the shelters in the Smokies, but there's one here, which is a wonderful thing. And I think I'll have lunch here. It's noon, and then hike on the 3 miles to Clingman's Dome. But it's a gorgeous day, and as long as it stays clear, we're going to have fantastic views from Clingman's Dome. But a lovely spot for a break. And it's warmed up. It's probably, I don't know, 60 degrees now. So I can lose the jacket for a while and enjoy the hike. Okay, I had to get video of this. I'm still at that shelter having a lunch break. Lots of folks I've met have come along. We've just been sitting relaxing. This is one of the shelters that has a privy. Most of the shelters in the park do not have privies. This one does. This is a federal park. So I was talking with with one of the trail forest rangers yesterday, and we were talking about this privy because I'd seen videos of it. This privy, they got some stimulus money from the federal government, so they put in handicapped rails in the privy, so that the privy, oh, you don't want to look down there, so that the privy is handicapped accessible. Now you got to drag yourself up this platform, to say nothing of the preceding 44 miles to get here. But once you get here, you'll have a handicapped accessible bathroom, courtesy of our federal government. Really makes you want to go to work every day and send them half your money, doesn't it? Remember that on election day, boys and girls. This is where your money's going. Toodles. Okay. About half a mile from Clingman's Dome, but just wanted to stop and show you this view. It is an absolutely stunning day. I just encountered a park ranger who said that it's never like this. Only a few times a year is it this clear. Usually it's covered in fog at the very top, but that it's absolutely crystal clear today up here. So there's a couple of lookout points coming up. Should be able to get some good views. Trail's still a bit muddy from all the rain, but hasn't been too bad to walk on here in these higher elevations. I'm guessing, oh, there's a nice view. I'm guessing that right now, probably at about 6,300 feet maybe. So you can look down on all the lakes down there. I don't know if those are the lakes from Fontana Dam or not. Could be. Been walking east and yeah, from that direction, so very well could be. But onward we go. Very excited to say that I can, for the first time, see the tower at Clingman's Dome. You can look there. You can see the, where is it? The tower right there. And looks to be, oh, about a half a mile maybe a little longer. So that's where I'm heading, and I'll get some views from there. Okay, finally we're at Clingman's Dome. 200 miles, just half mile short of the 200-mile point on the AT. Up we go, here the walk, the famous walk. Up we go. So excited to be here. Oh, this has been a goal for a long time, to get to Clingman's Dome. Oh, And God delivered a beautiful, clear day. Doesn't get more clear than this. Surrounded by evergreen trees today. Through an evergreen forest for the first time that I remember. And, sorry, huffing and puffing. And some of the tops of the evergreen trees today had snow on them from the cold and wind and rain. Oh my gosh, you can see what we just came over. Oh my. I don't like heights either. I wouldn't miss this. What a view. Some local folks. This is kind of scary up here. I wouldn't lie to you. Oh, here we are. 200-mile point.
So you made it the entire width of the Appalachian Trail?
Yeah,
The entire width of it?
40 inches. Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's just pretty good. Did you find it very excruciatingly rough?
Oh, in the middle there was a rock.
Or we just talked some when you're hiking it?
Oh, it's something. No, it's quite stunning, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Okay, here is Gatlinburg, way over in the distance there. And let's see what else we can see. Oh, pardon me. And there are the lakes right there. Fontana Dam and Lakes. And over here is Chiowa Bald, where you come out of the NOC.
Good. You made it. Good. I'm going back down.
Oh, well, I'm not on the mountain, you can tell. My wife was able to get me a shuttle ride into Gatlinburg. My phone couldn't get service up there, so I texted Diane, and she got me a shuttle ride into Gatlinburg. And I got in, and I'm staying down the road there at the luxurious Grand Prix Motel, which is about as simple as it gets. But the room's clean and the showers are hot. So I just grabbed a fantastic shower. And now I'm heading down the road here to a little barbecue joint to get dinner. Picked up a roommate for the night. He got disconnected from his group. And they have his money or something, I don't know. Anyway. So he rode in with me on the shuttle, and he's sharing my room for the night. No big deal. And so he's going to head back out on the trail early in the morning when the group leaves to head back out. I'm going to stay, I think, in Gatlinburg tomorrow and relax a bit and look into some plans and see how the rest of the week's going to work. And then get some laundry done, things like that. I got a wound on a toe to mend and all that kind of good off-trail fun. But this has been a good ending to day 6 in a nice clean hotel room, kinda, but at least it's cheap. How do you beat $32 a night? My kind of place. And that's all for tonight, I think. And I will start day 7 after a good night's sleep. Okay, so I'm finding food, and I come by and I find this restaurant called The Peddler, which is a fantastic steak restaurant, pretty affordable. So I'm going to have dinner here, and look at the view outside my dining table. Looks down at the river, so I'm going to have a very nice dinner, and then I'm going to go back to my room.